要下雨了。这次他们一个也跑不了。
You've seen the blockbusters, you've seen the big-budget spectacles, but the real action, the stuff that changes the game, happens in the shadows. It's passed around by word of mouth, a list of films that redefine the genre. Consider this your invitation. This is that list. Welcome back to Fleekverse. Today, you're getting an inside look. Your official briefing starts. Now, Operation Chromite, 2016.
The riskiest military operation that I've ever encountered!
I am Douglas MacArthur. I win wars.
In 1950, General Douglas MacArthur devises a daring plan to turn the tide of the Korean War, the Incheon Landing. But for the invasion to succeed, he needs intel from behind enemy lines. This is the story of the 8 members of the Korean Liaison Office, a secret spy unit sent on a suicide mission to infiltrate the North Korean command center and secure the route for MacArthur's forces. A gripping true story of espionage and sacrifice about the unsung heroes who lit the fuse for a legendary battle.
You're proposing a suicide mission!
Initiate Operation Chromite.
9. Time to Hunt, 2020.
이 지옥에서 벗어나서 어차피 우리는 더는 잃을 것도 없잖아.
In a bleak, dystopian South Korea, a group of young friends pull off a dangerous heist to escape their dead-end lives and start over somewhere new. But their celebration is cut short when they become the target of a relentless, terrifying assassin named Han. He doesn't want the money they stole, he just wants the hunt. What follows is a desperate and paranoid battle for survival as they are stalked through a concrete wasteland. A tense, atmospheric, and terrifying thriller, where the thrill of the score is nothing compared to the horror of the chase.
아무도 도와주지 않아. 어디 있든 벗어날 수 없어.
8. Space Sweepers, 2021.
With Earth no longer habitable, the only place left to go was up.
Space debris, 1.7 tons.
저건 400 나온다.
In the year 2092, Earth is nearly uninhabitable. The down-on-their-luck crew of the junk ship, the Victory, stumble upon a valuable secret. A young girl named Dorothy who is rumored to be a weapon of mass destruction. Instead of turning her in for a massive reward, this found family of misfits decides to protect her, putting them in the crosshairs of the entire galaxy. A fun, gorgeous, and surprisingly heartfelt space opera about a found family who decides a little girl is more valuable than all the money in the universe.
안 괜찮아질 것 같다.
목숨이 아깝다면 당장 도망치고.
7. The Negotiation, 2018.
보고 계시죠? 시작으로 10분당 한 명씩 죽는 거야, 알았어?
She is an ace crisis negotiator, but her latest case is a puzzle. A man has kidnapped 2 people, but he doesn't want money. He's unnervingly calm. His motives a complete mystery. Her job isn't just to save the hostages, it's a psychological war to break through his impenetrable composure and figure out his real motivation before time runs out. A masterclass in tension, where the deadliest weapon isn't a gun, but the question that finally makes a calm man break.
태국 방콕에서 납치된 것으로 알려진 인질극 소식입니다.
1시간.
아직 끝난 거 아니야. 멈춰야 된다고!
말은 어떻게 될 것 같아요?
6. Wolf Hiding, 2023.
感动我们红台集团的人，应该都在这里。
没的人出来。你。
His sister's death was not an accident. Determined to avenge her, a man sees his one and only opportunity. A powerful criminal organization is about to change leadership. In this moment of chaos and vulnerability, he aims to strike, becoming a ghost in their system with the goal of tearing their entire empire down from the inside out. A stylish and brutal revenge thriller, where a crime family's moment of weakness becomes one man's greatest strength.
在所有人之前抓到这个凶手，我们得为自己考虑。这世界上，所有的错都可以被原谅的。你是谁
？Big day is coming.
这次他们一个也跑不了。
你是谁？要下雨了。
我要见人，告诉我要见识。我要你女儿的心脏。
5. The Suspect, 2014.
경찰이다.
A highly trained North Korean spy, Jae Dong-chul, has defected and is living a quiet life as a driver in the South. But when the CEO he works for is murdered, he is framed for the crime. Now, he's on the run from the entire intelligence community, hunted by a relentless agent who wants him brought in. He must use his formidable skills to clear his name and find the real killers who also murdered his family. A high-octane chase film with breathtaking action that never stops for a second to catch its breath.
난 누군가를 쫓고 있다. 내 손으로 잡을 거야.
The Age of Shadows, 2016.
열단의 이름으로 적의 밀정을 척살한다. 놈들이 널 왜 풀어줬는지 아직 모르겠어.
In the 1920s, during the Japanese occupation of Korea, a talented Korean police captain works for the Japanese colonial government. He is tasked with a dangerous mission: infiltrate the inner circle of the Korean resistance movement to stop them from smuggling explosives into Seoul. As he gets closer to the resistance leader, his loyalties are torn between his duty to his masters and his allegiance to his people. A stylish and deeply tense spy masterpiece, where the most dangerous battle is the one fought within a man's own heart.
넌 이 나라가 독립이 될 것 같냐? 시험에서 보자. 바로 그놈의 밀정인 거죠.
The Outlaws, 2017.
야, 숨 쉬어, 숨.
Based on a true story, this film follows the beast cop Ma Seok-do, a detective in a Seoul unit tasked with keeping the peace. When a new, vicious gang from China arrives and violently takes over the local underworld, Detective Ma and his team launch a mission to stamp them out. What follows is a satisfying and often hilarious takedown of a criminal enterprise, led by a cop who prefers to solve problems with his fist. The film that introduced the world to the Beast Cop, a crowd-pleasing beatdown powered by truth, justice, and one hell of a right hook.
넌 누구야? 돈 받으러 왔는데 뭐 그거까지 알아야 되니? 왜 같은 동포들끼리 못 잡아먹어서 안다냐? 25명 무슨 손 잡아? 잡으면 되지. 야, 준비해. 꽤 어딨냐? 누가 있어, 준비해. 누구야? 야, 장첸 어딨어? 장첸 어딨어? 얘는 그 돈 갚기 전에 죽고 싶거든 죽는다. 알았어? 진짜 말 안 할 거지? 야, 병식아, 진실의 방으로. 똑바로.
2. Operation Mekong, 2016.
乐卡这家伙做事非常严密，你可以吗？那就干吧。
Based on the true story of the Mekong River Massacre, this film follows a team of elite Chinese narcotics officers on a dangerous mission. After 13 Chinese sailors are executed by a powerful drug lords cartel in the Golden Triangle, the team is sent into the lawless region to hunt down the kingpin and bring him to justice, leading to a series of explosive, large-scale military firefights. A relentless and explosive military action film that delivers a full-scale war on the war on drugs.
我们要小心，绝
绝对不能被当地警察围。说你要。
1. Old Boy, 2003. A man named O'Day Sue is kidnapped and imprisoned in a hotel room for 15 years without any explanation. He is suddenly released, given a suit, a phone, and a wallet full of cash. He is then given a challenge: find his captor and discover the reason for his imprisonment in just 5 days. His brutal, obsessive quest for answers leads him down a dark and twisted path of violence, love, and a final, devastating truth that is far worse than the prison itself. A brutal, twisted, and unforgettable odyssey, where the answer to why is a punishment far worse than the prison. And that's the lineup, with the iconic Old Boy rightfully claiming the throne. Now for the final test, the Fleekverse Desert Island Challenge. You're stranded. You can only have one filmed from this list to rewatch for the rest of your life. Which one do you choose and why? Are you picking something endlessly rewatchable like The Outlaws, or something you can study for years like Old Boy? Drop your desert island pick in the comments. Let's see what survives. If you're here for the movies that last a lifetime, you're in the right place. Subscribe and become part of the Fleekverse. Until next time, stay sharp.